Morning people, welcome back to the channel. Well, first things first, I had a chat with Pap yesterday, and just to let everybody know, don't worry, there probably won't be any videos this week from him. He's resting up, taking a bit of time for himself, getting over the euphoria of all the fun of the weekend. But he's absolutely fine, guys. Don't worry about him. He will be back. He's got a lot going on in his life, like a lot of us, and he has taken a bit of time to enjoy some of it now. So good on you, Paps. But now we get into it. Train strike. Oh dear. The mainstream media are all over it, spouting all sorts of crap. It's with us all week, so we'll see what pans out, but it's only going to get worse. And yesterday I found out, well, it's going to be the new hot holiday destination, isn't it? Thailand again. Everybody knows it was the sex capital, basically, of the world, you know, for these kiddie fiddlers and nonces and pedos. Thailand used to be the in place to go for them. But they have clamped down a lot on that over there now, the authorities, and they don't want to be known for that, which is fair enough, I totally understand, but they let it happen in the first place, didn't they? But now, why is it the new hot destination? Well, they've legalised weed. Cannabis. In all its forms, no matter what strength, in all the ways of using it. It is billed over there in law as just for medical use, but they're turning a blind eye to everything else and they don't give a monkeys. So as far as cannabis goes, Thailand now is an open house. I shall never get there, unfortunately. If I did, I wouldn't get back. But but you can bet your bottom dollar, if anybody does go to Thailand for a holiday, expect extra checks when you get back, expect harassment from the police, expect follow-up checks. Believe me, they will do it. All they need now to boost their tourist industry really is the aviation industry to get their shit together, isn't it? And the Bank of England now has said the prices and inflation will continue to rise, which we've seen today. It's gone up to 9 point something or other. I don't take any of those numbers on board. Basically, I see the prices in the shop rising, prices at the fuel pumps, and that tells me which way it's going. There's an awful lot of profiteering going on around this, and it's all from big money. They're the ones that are making it all, not us. But with that all going up, never mind, eh? We're fucked. And as Boris said yesterday, he don't give a monkeys. His main words were, suck it up and soldier on. Yeah, well, that's all right, Boris, when you got a bank account like yours. And you're robbing our pockets to fund your life. It's all right for you, isn't it? But then we get on to moron. My writing, sorry. Macron. Macron, moron, the dictator. Over there in France. Totally getting squashed in the elections. So he hasn't got full control. But he's now calling for a United States of Europe. Look around you, you knob. The last thing that the EU member states are united. They just not. So get on with it. And Canada's own dictator had weird things to say, didn't he? Ban the handguns. He's banning handguns, banning the manufacture and sale of handguns, importing handguns. How did that work out for you, you little prick? All the shops have sold out now, haven't they? Everybody that had money went out and bought as many as they could. What does that tell you? And now we got the Royal Mail jumping on the strike bandwagon. They're threatening it. Well, that shouldn't be much of a problem because their service is shit. It doesn't arrive on time and it's too expensive anyway. So emails and couriers, way ahead. So, right, well, now this one I wasn't going to do today. I had another story put in line, but a subscriber emailed me yesterday, Rot Dog, and I thought this was a little bit more important than what I was going to put out. It turns out that the first person now has been paid compo in this country. There has been some in America. In this country, over death by jab. She lost her partner over a year ago, and it's just been agreed that she should get £120,000 compensation. That's how cheap life is to the government. Now, this I talked about quite some time ago in a previous video. I will go back and find the link and post it in the comments below. I'll pin it. But this has been paid out because Boris failed to get the Damage by Vaccines Act 1979 repealed, which he tried to do because he knew this was coming. Because he was declined to repealing it, he actually capped the amount of compo that could paid out. That was as far as he could go on it. But this has now set a precedent. If you want to watch what this Vaccine Act is all about, like I say, there's a video that I will leave a link to. If you haven't seen it, it's one of my early videos. If you hadn't seen it, go back and watch it. It's got some surprising information in it, which is all public and has been for years, YouTube. And it just shows that despite this all happening before, the government have learned absolutely sod all from it. And to that point, I would recommend anybody that has lost a loved one and can get the evidence that it was through that they passed, then I would suggest you put a claim in. Load them down with them. And this week again, we've got to look out for more now because the talk's turning back to the UK rights bill that they're trying to push through. Now, they're doing this under the guise of getting rid of the channel paddlers, stopping them coming in. Fine, but 90% of that rights bill, if they get it through, is designed to oppress and control us. We will not have any rights. You will be doing what the government tell you or mandate, and it will be illegal to refuse. And you won't even have the right to question it. Now, if this passes, we're fucked. In its present form, it will screw us over big time. And then on top of that, you've got the online safety bill that's supposed to be being looked into either later this week or next week. All of this is designed for tyranny and control, believe me. And just before I go, I've got to mention this one. Who let a pensioner riddled with dementia, no cognitive ability, ride a bike? He hasn't even got the ability to put his feet down when he stops. He just kept his feet on the pedals and keeled over. I've never laughed so much since me Auntie Mabel caught her left tit in a mangle, believe me. Right on, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm over my 10-minute limit already. So until the next one, as always, thank you for your support. It is much appreciated, and my respects to each and every one of you. And as always, stay safe, stay strong, and fight against this tyranny that's coming. I'm gone.